welcome back to Nioh. So, where we last left off, our character, William, was on a boat that got attacked by a giant Umi Bozu. So, this is the mission for it. Those rumors of the ghost hunting Itsukushima have the crew scared stiff. We, Kobayakawa, may be masters of the sea, but our expertise didn't extend to the supernatural. If you were to drive away this fearsome spirit, Sir Anjin, I would be happy to arrange a meeting with the Murakami. They should be able to repair your foreign vessel. I may even consider helping out Lord Ieyasu for your trouble. Itsukushima, located in the Aki Dominion, is a shrine built in the 12th century atop a basin of holy water, now contaminated by yokai energy to the point of ruination. The previous head of the Kobayakawa family, Takakage, took great pains to reconstruct and protect the shrines of the West, but Hideki was proven himself not up to the task, and the area has now been infested by yokai and pirates. Alrighty. So we got Fuka. I know it doesn't seem like much now, but this was once holy ground. There may still be power capable of banishing evil here. If you can find it, I am certain it will be of use to you. Please be careful. Alrighty. Now, I hate this level. It's not too bad, but there's so many pitfalls for insta-death. There he is. Here. So, the trick to this, as she mentioned, is finding the powers to deal with purifying sacredness. Yeah, purify the evil. Okay. If we look just there. This is a little lesser Umi Bozu. Real pains in the butt. The weak spot, the glowing area, is only really showing when they drop like that. Yeah, I remember that trick. Okay. There is actually another one there. Pretty sure he's like laying down or something. Alright, so actually, yeah, they have been replaced. Alright. Over here. These fires here, there are 3 of them, I believe, in the level. And they set off a big bonfire. There's 3 of them in the boss fight area. So the idea is to try and find and locate all 3. I can't believe they let a place devoted to the gods fall to pieces like this. There really is no shortage of fools in this world. There we go. Hole in the roof. Yokai hides. Guy hiding there. Alright, so go this way here. Yeah. We'll be able to get to that shrine later. Deal with this first, just in case I need it. Okay. He's gone. That's another fall to your death. There he is. There we go. There's the shrine. So, go here. And then open the door. So we'll be able to access the shrine whenever we need. And I will actually use that shrine when it comes time to fight the boss. Now, funnily enough, there's actually a Nirakabe here that I didn't know was here until I actually approached it from behind. And I have no idea how I missed it. Yeah. If we wanted to go straight to the boss, it's actually just straight over there. And we can fight it right away. But I'm going to grab all of the I'm going to try grabbing all of the fires first. Yikes. Okay, I guessed wrong on all that. There you go. As you can see, they're pretty tough. They have a tendency to break through your guard very easily. And there's another fire. Oh, I went the wrong direction. Okay. So we'll light this. Let's find number 2. I've been rather unlucky on those chests, actually. And that one can't be open. So the time I found it on my first playthrough, I actually came through that door. From the other direction. To get there... Yep, I see ya. Almost didn't. Best way to fight the Umi Bozu as well is chuck your sword into high stance, anything with a downward strike move, and just dodge around until it does the move where it falls flat. Something I should probably actually point out is the different ways to defeat the enemies. Yep, there's one there. So yeah, Umi Bozu, get him to do that move, back away, smack him in the head. Skeletons, big and small, avoid their attacks, and then do guard breaking moves. Like the kick ruins their guards pretty quick. I don't like this dude. Yeah. No need to come out here, but who was this poor soul? The river rider fell to death. Yes, across. Okay. I can keep going that way. Or keep going, keep going, keep going. I hate walking those things. Hey, buddy. Okay. So we're up on the rooftops again. Another yokai over there. I thought there was one there. I must have walked right past it. Okay. This. So this is the inside of the ship's hull, where the Nirikabe was right there. And if you drop down there, whoop. Okay, so you end up on this spot. Easiest way to beat yokai, breaking the horns on their heads. Again, upward slashes can work, otherwise certain strikes from the other combos could hit them. I want to move away from the edge there. There you go. Drop. Only works the once, so take advantage while you can. Jesus, just no Tanuki. Or Mujin. Yes, the hot spring. So a lot of the story missions will have hot springs. In fact, I think some of the side quests still have access to them as well. And there's actually an achievement to rest in all of them. Which I have for the main story. I haven't done it for the DLC yet. I'm missing one, and I'm not sure why. Whether I just didn't find it, or if it's the case that I forgot to rest in one and moved past it. Alright. Still no. So yeah, so we're back in this room. That's just how you get up to that one. So we're going to come back through all of this. Left. Whoa, almost ran straight into that hole. There's another shrine here that I hopefully shouldn't need. So we got there. Whoa, I almost went straight into that hole again. Yeah. Okay, so we go up. Okay, and you can descend down there and crawl along. Or don't like that. So we got a yokai just here. If you're very fortunate, actually, you can get this guy to kill himself by falling into water. Certain attacks they'll carry through. Oh yeah, so there's the ladder that we could have gone through. But right here is the final fire. And the only way to access this spot is by going over the top there. to ladder up again. Down here. Ah, that was a little too close to the edge. The Umi Bozu there, when you grab that item it pops up. So yes, you can go around there. Ow, he got me first. Okay. Another yokai. Ouch. Okay, that's him. So yeah, so we're ready to take on the boss. Ow. So what I'm going to do is, just to be sure, I'm going to run back here. And we're going to rest at the shrine. Just so we don't have as far to go back if I happen to die to the Umi Bozu. Just push him in for no reason. Alright, so the major thing for the Umi Bozu is fire damage, which is why we have these sacred flames. Here it comes. So what just happened there with the loot is some Umi Bozu actually appeared right where these are, but because of the flames it actually just killed them instantly. Ow. Ah! Yeah, that was almost horribly timed. I actually have no idea if I can survive that hit. Oh, that sucked. Alright, so the bombs are just too slow. I have other means. But, yeah, I didn't want to have to resort to them. Okay, so we're going to run right past everything. Get me my tiger back. I want my tiger back, tiger back, tiger back, tiger back. Thank you for waiting. That's bull. I completely forgot it was able to do that. Oh, I lost all the Amrita. That's not a big deal though, I don't accumulate a lot. Ah, okay. Yeah, I completely forgot. It's capable of doing the one-shot move straight as you walk through the door. And I was paying attention to the tiger on the ground, not the enemy. Alright, so we'll skip this. Ow. This way. Bad Umi Bozu. Naughty. Jump again. Ow. Okay. When he gets low on health, he jumps up here. This is when you really want to do this. Okay. So the main reason to leave the fires as long as you possibly can is, one, as you can see, once you take it, it's gone. But aside from that, when he jumps up, and occasionally throughout the other battles too, is other Umi Bozu will start jumping up. Those fires actually just deal with them for you. So the longer you keep them, the less of the smaller ones you have to deal with during the fight. Lord Ieyasu's plan to invade the western province are progressing. He has even gone so far as to send a foreigner to the Muhara clan. How is Owari faring? The Sanada clan of Inshu will join our side, but the east remains Tokugawa's stronghold. Many warlords have pledged their allegiance to him. Lord Mitsunari truly lacks support. That's an understatement. How on earth can a man be so hated? Then let me teach those foolish warlords the meaning of justice. More words. I hope this justice doesn't simply buy him more enemies. I cannot defeat the Tokugawa by normal means. Will you taint your hands with me, Lord Otani? The black arts keep this shell of a body alive. Even should I return to the righteous path, heaven would never have me. This man found a spirit stone hidden in Daizafu. Now he is offering it to us for use against our foes. Are you saying we need the foreigner? Damn you, Kelly. So the whole point of what Kelly's trying to do is instill war amongst the lands of Japan. More death means more Amrita, which means he get collect more. Anjin, was it? Nice work. Kobayakawa always keeps his promises, so I'll be glad to ask the Murakami to fix your ship. Feel free to tell Lord Ieyasu that he can count on us for help as well. Well, most likely anyway. The Maori clan is quite large after all. It can take time to build a consensus. Alright, and then we get side quests and things to do. One I still haven't done. And then we go to the Silver Mine Wreaths. How good of you to come. I am Kikawa. Hiroi? Kikawa Hiroi. Lord of Izumi Province. Unfortunately, the head of the Maori clan could not be here, but I shall hear what you have to say in his place. Iwami Ginzai is the largest silver mine in all of Japan. Its high-quality silver has fetched top prices and profits both inside and outside Japan's borders. However, its riches have also made it a prime target for other warlords, and the locations of its entrance, exit, and inner chambers are kept a close secret. Over time, the Maori clan has accelerated their efforts and dug even deeper into the mountain steppes. Alrighty. So this place, as much as I'm not really a fan of the level, I think it's got a great mechanic to it. Which are these things? This device seems to be responsible for air circulation. So if we come in here, this place is filled with poisonous mist. We must find a way to clear it out. So there's all kinds of pitfalls and things here, and then down below is a poison mist. Actually, I do believe this is the first wheel monk we've come to during this playthrough. You would have encountered these during the side missions beforehand. They're nasty critters. There are two strategies to fighting those that work well. One is to get it to do that fire breathing move. Well, actually both of them involve it doing that. But the first one is to simply back away, let it breathe for a little bit, and then rush in, hit one or two times. The other is when it goes to do that move, circle around on the left side and get behind it. And you can slash it in the back. By doing so, it will receive critical damage. And will also fall over. Go away. Okay, so we got all this poison here. They're all gone. So we got this machine, which if we move, will blast out the air. But it also sucks in all the poison stuff. And while it's doing that, you find these glowing rocks and destroy them. And it's those rocks that are poisoning the air. And that's the trick to this level. I may actually be strong enough just to run through this entire level, actually. Just tank all the poison. Oh, hello again. These guys have two very simple strategies to deal with. One, if they're standing, strike them twice and back away, as you've most likely seen me do a number of times. And they'll fall over from that. The other strategy is to bait them into doing a particular attack that makes them fall over on their own. So like 1, 2, back up. If you hit them a third time before they fall over, they just don't fall. They stay standing. If they're crawling, you want to switch to the high stance for the ones with the downward slashes. He's dead already. Well, so yeah, so when they're down like this, you can either slash from down below, from above, or bait out the move where they run at you. She's not going to do. No. Come on. That's the move. Works for the big fellas too. Soulstone. Hang on, Soulstone. Which one is that? Ah, that's Soulstone. That's not actually too bad. Alright, yeah, so the poison mist you get rid of to come down below, just so you can come up here. Or, alternatively, you could just be up above. We want to go this way. So we got a mist fight here, and it's poison mist. So we'll do this. Suck in the poison. Now these are bolts. Real nasty. Their attacks instill a slow effect on you, as you can quite clearly see. Shouldn't last too long each time, but with them flying around, and they have a tendency to duck away from you as well. Just makes them generally nasty to deal with. It's about to get poisonous again. Yep, there it goes. So those stones can also be a pain to kill on the grounds that they actually regenerate health. So if you don't hit them fast enough, or if you just try running in, hitting it and running away, they'll heal up. So you have to deal with them all in one go. Ow. Get that fire again. These big barrels too can be a real pain. They explode. You can hit them normally, but if they're hit with any fire type attacks, then they just explode immediately. Helpful when you get the opportunity to use against enemies, not so great when you're standing next to them and fire enemy attacks. Okay, we got a ladder over there to kick down. There's so much poison and fire in this level. It's me fighting very poorly. Alive? No, that fall would have killed him. We got a shortcut. Okay. Kick down. So if you fall down into the poison, you now have a way up. You also have that way. I only knew they were there because I heard them. I'd forgotten they were actually there. Okay. Tightrope walker fell to death. Wasn't a very good tightrope walker. Okay. So we got... Can't sit still for very long because of these archers. And I fell. So quickly get out. I probably actually could have run straight at the poison thing, but... Where is he? Oh, there. So the fire thing went down there. It chased after us. And now, because it was away for too long, went back into the mist. Kinbei the Reckless was shot down by a skeletal warrior. So we got another mist gate fight there. Okay, there's the poison thing. Let's do this. You. One thing to note actually about those particular enemies is if you find any that are sitting still waiting in ambush, a lot of the time the move that they're going to do immediately as they see you is the running move. So if you can spot them in time, you can just back away and you'll have a free shot at them immediately. Door. The door seems to be locked. Where could the key be? So we go up. where the archer was. And there's the key. And a shrine. So this one's already gone. That move is a real pain in the butt, but with the wind up it makes it easy. If you can get them to hit a wall, that actually will knock them down too. And that's already down. Got a whole heap of poison down there. There you go, see another one that was waiting in ambush. First move they do. We've got a musician. Biwa Boku, I think they're called. I can hit him in the arm. I'm trying not to kill him for that. Their weakness for those things is actually hitting the instrument, not the heads of the monk playing it. Okay, so I'm going to move this. Suck up poison. Right there. And I'm fairly sure that's not actually the only one. I think this area's got 2. We'll find out in a sec. I'm going to climb back up real quick. Because it's still going at the moment. There we go, so it stopped. And it looks like the poison mist is back. So there's another one in there somewhere. So suck it again. And you go up here. This way. Hup. Shouldn't be wasting time like that, but yes. Okay. The poison's just returned, but we found it just in time. Although it looks like the poison's still spreading. There you go, now it's not. It fell to death. He probably ran for the item and got knocked in the back. Okay. Oh, caught me in midair. Oh yeah, so we're back in this area. Poison thing was just here. Whoa, don't fall down the hole. I've got to kick that down. Oh, I don't really need to, actually. There we go. Over there where the biwa, musical instrument dude, was, there is a chest there. In order to get to it, I don't remember how to do that. You had to fall down onto it, but you're only just able to make it, I believe. So from here? Yeah, just there. Ah, it's him. So that's the guy shooting at us, or throwing bombs. Yeah, this way. Alright, so the main point is, though, once you've gotten rid of the poison mist, you come along into here, and up this ladder. Yep. It's gonna kill me. No, you're not. Wish you'd stop doing that one move. Confined spaces and spinning blades. Not a great mix. Confined spaces, best to get them to do the breathing fire move. Approaching from the side gets them to do a kind of wheeling move that they can just do until they run out of stamina, and it'll just wreck you. Okay. Come in here. Okay. And shortcut. Then we go this way. We get to this place. Now this is the boss fight. There's those poison rocks with legs. Run. Climb. And I wasn't reading all that. I apologize for that. So, lots of poison. I'll try and run away. There he is. So how big is he now? Very, very small. Now, I actually cannot remember how to fight him easier. Because sneaking up behind him doesn't work. Ooh, paralyzed. I think not targeting him actually helps. No, on over here. I'm sure there must be an attack that you want to bait out of him, like that one. Don't fall for that. Dang it. Well, I usually have a fairly tough time avoiding his attacks. It looks like I've never really tried taking this approach before. Jeez, that worked. Oh, I got a better idea of how to fight that thing now. It is well known that the yokai last out of the stronger fields. Yeah, I missed all that. Alright. The lore of that particular enemy actually is that it was a centipede that became a yokai and festered here for years, feeding on the poison. Something like that. Because that one's not really a legendary one, or one told in actual myth. It's just a type of yokai that they created for the game. Thank you for taking care of that business in Iwami. Now we should be able to resume our mining. It would make much appreciated if you didn't tell anyone what you saw down there. Keep it to yourself, and I can assure you that the Maori clan will be glad to honor Master Hanzo's request for as long as it remains advantageous for us to do so. If you wish for further assistance from the Maori clan, I suggest you go see Kabayakawa Hideyeki. Alright. And that's actually this chapter done. Go here. And... oops. Oh, I got one of these. More life, always good. Right, I got a new one of these. It's not the giant centipede. What did I get this one for? Ah, right. Yeah. Not going to show that off yet. Great centipede. So, pronounced Umukade. Literally 100 legs in Japanese. This yokai takes the form of giant centipede. Normal centipedes are commonly encountered in forests and mountains throughout Japan, and even at their small size, pack enough poison in their bites to cause swelling or even paralysis. Giant yokai centipede, however, has fangs powerful enough to crush bone. Let's see, it's formed from the killer rocks scattered around the silver mine. Normally, of course, these rocks, which spew poison gas, are incapable of movement. But the spirit of an ancient centipede... Yeah, there you go, so it's the spirit of a centipede. Seems to have attached itself to multiple rocks, controlling them as if they were segments of its former living body. Consisting as it does of multiple rocks, its segments freely break off and fuse back together. Its body twists in strange patterns that can disorientate human eyes. Its tendency to spit venom means any who would face it take precautions against poison. So I always find these things interesting. Like you got the Umi Bozu, the Nioh, Enma, and the Onryoki. Nasty little bugger he is. Well, big bugger. Let's see. So that's all of these ones. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. I don't think we watched this. Hang on a moment. So I think we were supposed to go to the silver mine first, then tackle the Umi Bozu. What was this video? Ah, yes, I remember this one. We can see its spirit, guardian angel. That is Ishida's top general, Shima Sakon. He is not someone who I would want. Yet I suspect even General Shima will not be able to convince the Mori clan. I think it's someone I would not want as an enemy. But that was a video that we missed. So yeah, I believe the idea was we watched that, went and spoke to the people about the silver mine. They offered to help, and then we took on the Umi Bozu. To which we get this scene before we move to the next chapter. I really wish I could just play through the story and sequence with its videos. Very frustrating. Oh, hang on. No, we did see this. Far to send a foreigner. Yeah. Oh yeah, so we did actually get to watch that one. It was that other scene that didn't play. Ah, no. I'm mistaken. Never mind me. It's the first video in each chapter that I'm not watching. Because these are the videos from when you shift. So before we start the first episode, this is the first video. Rise. No, just wasn't bowing in the first place. Tiger! So there's the owner of the tiger. He's got a sparrow. Is it true you can see yokai, even kill them? But of course, as the saying goes, a master never... Do you honestly expect me to believe you can see yokai?
This one has absolutely no power. Hanzo, do you seriously follow this pretentious little prick?
What did he say? Lord Tori, Williams say that the man over there is actually Lord Ieyasu's double. Didn't you tell him that Lord Ieyasu's double before this? There. We know Master Hanzo, and this man comes recommended by him. It would do not do to dismiss him lightly. If I may I offer an idea? So the one talking all big is the one with the little sparrow. He's got no power. Okay. That means I know which one's next. 170, 190, 180. Hang on, that's wrong. 185, yeah. That makes sense, yeah. Alright, so this is the next level. There are rumors of strange creatures attacking travelers on Shigi-san. If they truly are yokai, Master Anjin's presence would be a great reassurance. Lord Tori, I would presumably determine whether or not... Yeah, Lord Tori, I will personally determine whether or not Master Anjin is worthy of our trust. What do you say, Master Anjin? Will you help? Let's do it. Shigi-san Castle was once home to Matsunage Hisahide, the man who chose to revolt against Oda Nobunaga, seemingly out of nowhere. Oda responded by waging one of the most bloodiest and most horrific sieges in history. Now, though the castle lies in ruins, the grudges of those who lost their lives there, the hunger and thirst its fallen soldiers suffered, the resentment they harboured towards those who deserted them, the suspicion they felt wondering which of their comrades had betrayed them. They attracted all manner of vile yokai. And thus created the level I don't like. Like, it's a good level, don't get me wrong. But the particular yokai I deal with in this level, I just really hate. Oh. Ah, I've lost my gunners. Alright, I'll probably rush through this. Hi! Bugger off. Ugh. Filthy critters. don't like spiders. This level's just filled with them. I heard that the lord of this castle, when he was besieged, blew himself up together with his famous teaware. The lover's suicide with a piece of teaware. He was some eccentric fellow. So, during this level, there are certain places you can go that will drop tea fragments of a teacup. If you manage to find them all and complete the level, you will gain a guardian spirit. Yeah. There should be one on the wall here. There is a trick to dealing with these spiders as well. If you can get them in the butt. Ow. Dang it. Will you stop crawling away from me? But I suppose it's helpful, but... There we go. It says Fragment 1. Nobunaga, he never understood the true value of things. The violent death of its master. That must be what gave birth to all of the devilishness in this place. Or maybe it only attracted it. Okay, so we go through the door. So that's locked. Yeah, those little spiders don't take much to kill, so doing the Kai burst move actually works well. Here we have our first Amrita Fiend. These things, just like the others, have a trick to them. But they have an even bigger trick if you want to get rid of them real quickly. Is figure out what their element is, usually based on the color of their crystal, and then hit them with their elements. After a bit, they overload and just simply explode. Very quick and efficient way to get rid of them. Come on out. Where did you come from? Oh, he's probably hiding up there. Alright. So we go. Oop. Nice to get soul stones. Alright, so we're in this area. And what this area is, if we go over here. And here. Open the shortcut to this shrine. So that's where we went upstairs, up the slope, and had the boulder fall down. This water's safe to run in. It's a tiny little koi pond sort of thing. Spider. Fragment 2. The big thing with this level, actually, and the spiders in general, is a lot of them just ambush. Uh-oh. Nioh. These are nasty, guys. Sticking behind them is generally what you want to do. But there is another strategy to use against them, which is if you can get some distance and have them not just constantly use the tongue attack, they will do a charge move, and you get them to charge into walls. Which should be locked. Yep. Yeah, and when they hit walls, they lose a ton of stamina. So you just get them to do that and whittle down their staminas quickly, and they're easier to deal with. Still, those things are probably the biggest pain to deal with. They certainly have probably killed me the most out of everything. Coming down here. Keep an eye on the ceiling for the ambush. So long as you're blocking when you walk under them, they can't do their surprise attack. Wonder if this will reach. Yep, it did. The Lady Transporter. Unnatural death. Okay, so that's all we can do there. So we go this way. Ah, we got a BY Boku Boku. So to explain them, they don't move, they don't really do very much, but they do summon the floating skulls of elements. So just constantly keep spitting them out. So they can be a pain, but the biggest issue for them is if there's one in the vicinity, then any of the graves around the place, as you approach them, start to do that. If you get too close or stand near it too long, they will summon them. And that can be an absolute nightmare if you happen to be in a field where a lot of people have died. I don't know how I was able to target it through the wall there, but... Okay. Hey, it's a Muujin. Alright. Two things to do with this one. One, it'll do an emote. Copy the emote. Makes it a happy little Muujin. The alternative is do the wrong emote or attack it, and it will attack back. Much simpler just to emote and get it out of your hair. Also, they tend to drop better stuff. Alright, so we got the key. This is the hot spring. Okay, once we got the key, let's see. Dog, wait your turn. Okay. It's very hard to see what was going on there. Ouch. There you go. Gotta find where that beeline is. I think he's in here. Yep, there he is. So there you go, that's what they do. Okay. Nothing there. And open shortcut. And then down we go. I didn't see him. Master spider hats. Fragment 3. I think there's 5 fragments all in all. Ah, I blocked too soon. Ah, too late. Hey, bud. Ah, I didn't even see it. Up. Okay. Alright, and that's the first area that we started coming across all the spiders for. There's the shrine. And that's the slope that goes up. So ideally all we need to do is keep going up. We've got the key now. Zack. Cut down by skeleton warrior. Ow! I knew you were around, I forgot you waited in ambush. Actually, I might point out too, for anyone watching, if you're ever looking for better gear than what you're wearing, typically look around for the, remnants, or the graves. You'll find what other players are wearing, and you can farm them. Fine. So not them, but look for the player ones, not the devs one. Now, as I pointed out, we've got the key so we can actually leave. But, as you can see here, we have a spider thing. This one is easy to miss. and you need to get it in order to get the fragment from it. So that's Fragment 5. Which I do believe Fragment 4 is still missing. But the altruistic burn to death. So the whole point of coming here is just for that spider. Yeah, I almost ran right off a cliff. Alright, so we go here. This way. So we're returning back to the shrine. Back up. So that's where we jumped down, started all of that. What we want to do, just keep coming up. Alright, and then we use the key. That'll bring us here to another shrine. Now if we follow this little pathway, bye-bye. Oh, we got a few people that died here. So, fell to death. Fell. Fell. Everyone's fallen to death. Which I understand, it's easy to do in this spot. Right, so we'll open up the shortcut real quick. So we had the Omnioji just here. Little pond and everything. So that's how we get into the other side of this door. So we got a couple of spiders. I wish you could jump off the ledge that way. Yeah, that was really close to me leaping off the ledge. And another spider. Fragment 4. Nobunaga, I will never let you use it as a trophy to grow your power. All about the love of his teapot, or his tea set. And really, that's all you go there for. Another fragment. We go all the way back up. Now, I don't think we'll get the cutscene for it, but we are introduced to a new character after this level. Goes down. I didn't actually need to use that shrine, I don't think. I probably could have done the whole level and cleared everything out. But just in case. Alright. And so this is where we need to go. However, and this was the mistake I made. I collected all of the fragments except one. There's 6 fragments, it seems. The 6th one is around this corner. And there. Fragment 6. My Hirogume, let us shower them with the sparks of our death and begin our last journey to hell together. Even scattered to pieces, it kept such a strong spirit within. Its master obsessed with the Hirogume's spirit. I must say they are both worthy of some admiration. So there you go, and that gives you the Hirogume's Spirit Guardian. Once you finish the level anyway. I fell for that. And the Spirit Guardian, Hirogume, little teapot spider it is very good on luck. So if you're looking to increase your chances of luck, that's the Spirit Guardian you want. So we go upstairs. Here, down here. Ugh, so much webs. Shrine. And a ladder. So we climb the ladder. There's the one that was shooting me in the back earlier. Okay, so we go up. Alright, and here we are at the top. of course it's a giant spider. Gorogumo. So, stab her in the butt. We shall turtle up like this. Fairly sure fire does a great job at her, actually. Got her. Right. End the mission.
Who are you?
Very well, you can see them too, can't you, foreigner? This tea kettle is called Hiragumo, the flat spider. Let me make you tea. So this unlocks the tea room. You may as well sit down and have tea. No appreciation for tea, no matter. You're an interesting man. Why don't you make yourself at home in my tea room? Nobunaga said I committed 3 deadly sins: killing my master, murdering a shogun, and burning the giant Buddha. You thought a simpleton like you could see me too. Ha ha ha. Call me Danjo, if you like. He's an interesting man, Danjo. If Master Nioh Masa recognizes you, so too do I. Lord Ieyasu has departed Edo on his campaign to destroy Yusugu. He should just be arriving at Kyoto right about now. I suggest you go and join him there. Hanzo, you'll forgive me if I choose not to accompany Sir Anjin. My heart simply couldn't take it. As they say, the clever avoid danger. Alright, so that's that one. And I'm fairly sure we're not missing... Yeah. Okay, so snow princess, that's falling snow. Alright. Yeah. So even though the next one is level 190 and the one after it is 185, it's 5 levels easier. Although, hard to say actually. They're both very difficult. Alright, yeah, we'll do the snow one. So, how strange to see snow falling in June. We must do something before the capital completely freezes over. The cold is coming from Hanoji Temple. Rumor also has it that a woman's cries echo from the structure every night. Will you look into it, William? Sure thing. Hanoji, a temple in the northern area of Yamashiro no Kunai, and the final resting place of Oda Nobunaga, killed just before he was able to realize his ambition of uniting all of Japan. Known as both demon and hero for gaining control of nearly all of Japan with unprecedented speed, Oda Nobunaga was killed in 1582 when he was betrayed by one of his allies, and his sudden death sent shockwaves throughout the land. The betrayer, Akechi Mitsuhide, was himself quickly killed, and his intentions in killing Nobunaga remain shrouded in mystery. Even now, nearly 20 years later, no one enters the temple for fear of the curse of Oda Nobunaga. So I'm gonna kind of rush through this one. We had a lot of snowy enemies. Seems the ice seems to be encased in some kind of strange energy. You may learn something if we track it back to its source. So we can't destroy those crystals. Ow. Ow. Blasted archers. They make so many fights so difficult. Oh yes, yes. I gotta remind myself. Speed. So there's a bunch of different areas to this place. It's kind of like a giant maze in a way. Locked. Yep. Regret, resentment, grief, bitter emotions of countless dead are swirling throughout this area. Come in. Avoid that one. Dang it. I accidentally killed the blue one. Oh, good. Alright. Quickly rest at that. The tiger spirit guardian will actually come in handy on this level. We got another crystal. Whoa, whoa! A frost butterfly. What an unusually elegant twist. Perhaps something has changed now that the creature causing this disturbance is gone. So you get rid of the butterflies, and the energy surrounding those ice barriers disappears. But they're linked to certain ones, so you've got to keep finding more. Okay, yep. Okay, shift that. That'll return to the area we just were. Should be a snow corpse. And I forgot about the small one. Don't want the small one to hit me twice. Yeah. Well, that was completely unnecessary, really. I didn't need to come this way at all. Didn't take long, though. Okay, so we go this way. Got a bolt. There's a couple of these, I believe, in this level. Ouch. So you'll see butterflies over there. Them. Kaboom. Oh, it's a Mugen. What do we got? High five. Uh-oh. What happened? I've never had him actually cancel an emote before. His little happy dance. I've never had them stop that. Thought he was going to attack me for a moment. Okay, so we dealt with the butterflies. I don't remember where the crystal is now. Get down. Not there. Both those are locked. Oh, this might have been the one back at the start. Let's just ignore you. And all of you. Yep. You're still following me? That almost killed me. And that was unnecessary for me to go to. So I'll go this way instead. Okay. There's another small one. Oi. Yeah, I forgot. I'm trying to give advice to you. Big Oni guys. Obviously, shoot him in the eye, but that'll only give him a temporary kind of a weakened state there. Best strategy to deal with them is to just stick behind them. Don't get too greedy with your hits. Or you can keep your distance and bait out certain moves. They have two particular jump moves, one of which presents their eye to you to be able to just slash, which makes that helpful and very handy. And the other is just their usual fist down pound move. There's the end. Which, yeah, you can just duck in, slash really quick. As long as you've got the room to maneuver, they're not too difficult, but you tend to get greedy and try to hit more times than you should. That's what will get you killed more often than not. Okay, unlock shortcut. That's one of those doors. Nurikabe. Yoki got him. Nope. How about bow? Try again. There you go. You wanted friendly. Should lead to... I'm starting to think this didn't lead to this hot spring. No, this one didn't. Okay. So we got one of these. Fighting anything with one of those around, the flying bolts, is just so frustrating. This is the hot spring. Free Healy doos. The shortcut. So there's these ones. I'm relatively sure there is actually another set of crystals somewhere. So there's actually like another set of butterflies and that we can get. But we're at the end of it, so... She makes the butterflies. I haven't had a visitor for a long time. I've been boring. It's been boring. Come. Alright. Her particular moveset isn't too difficult per se once you learn how to read them. The issue is that she's fast and strong. Yeah, like moves like that hurt. But alright, so let's first off, I'm going to slow her down. And I'm going to lower her defenses. And I'm just going to lob some bombs at her. Really hates fire. Have a fireball. I could, of course, just be rushing in at her, but... Dude, look at that. That's just insane. Alright. Easiest way to deal with that fight is to set your weapon on fire if you've got a fire talisman. Thank you. Now I can go and be with my lord again. We were betrayed. Lord Nobunaga's dream of unifying the country vanished in the flames. The Snake Man brought me back with his magic. But all I heard were the cries of the world. My wish is to be together with him forever. So that was Lord Oda Nobunaga's wife. Then we have you two. My name is Tenkai. I heard about you from Fuku, Sir Anjin. The man calling himself Kelly left for Mount Hiei, which lies to the... Missed that. Let me be your guide.
Seems you have some history with this place.
I have things that I cannot tell you, but do not worry. So he was able to speak to him without actually speaking to him. I've never been so glad to see sunlight. Kyoto should soon thaw out from its frost now, thanks to you. Oh, I still find it hard to believe that the Yuki Onna was actually Lady Nioh, Lord Nobunaga's wife. Never a dull moment with you around, is there? Master Tenkai is a close friend of Lord Ieyasu. We should take his advice and head for Mount Hiei. So yeah, Yuki Onna. So there we go. Then the demon of Mount Hiei. Mount Hiei lies to the northeast of Kyoto. For many years it has served as a barrier to keep fiends and curses out of the capital. Now this magical barrier is on the verge of collapse, thanks to the spikes Kelly has been planting. We must make our way there at once. So that will be in the next video. I'll be holding off for now. I need to have something to eat, take a break, and see what we do when we come back. Yeah, I might actually stream again today while I have the opportunity. So, alright, so I hope you've enjoyed it, and when we return, we'll be heading up a mountain. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.